Okay, starting with Summoner's Rift, as you can see in the name of the stream. Today we're doing some more top and jungle draft, but I'm definitely doing arena today, okay? I was going to do some yesterday, and it got cut off because of some perfect timing, so today, no matter what, we're doing at least one arena match. Preferably more, but I want to make sure that we actually get some arena in because, well, I really do enjoy arena, like, more than Summoner's Rift most of the time. The only reason I started doing Summoners again lately is because, one, some people do prefer it and I want to be entertaining, and two, I was going a bit overboard doing exclusively arena, and I sort of realized that and was like, well, wait a minute. Like, I still like Summoner's Rift. I should probably play it. Maybe actually enjoy the game as it was originally created instead of just exclusively playing the for fun game mode that's temporary. So, yeah, I sort of was going overkill, realized I'm like, well, hold on. So, I started doing Summoner's Rift, but then it's like, days like yesterday, it's like I didn't even get a chance to do Arena at all, and it still is probably my favorite game mode, so I want to get a chance to do it at least. Now, the queue times today, I already know, because I always, well, I shouldn't say I always. I tend to do a practice match before a stream to sort of like get myself into it. Not always, because it depends on if I have a chance to that morning. I did a practice match today, and I'm telling you right now, the queue times today are awful. Then again, it is like noon on a Tuesday, so it makes sense. People are probably at work. But that's fine. That's fine. So anyway, yeah, let's hopefully get a match. But my plan for how to definitely get an arena game in, I'm thinking, since I normally stream for about 2 hours a day, once we hit about the hour mark, I'll just swap to arena. Be about half and half. And if I go a little over the hour mark before I start arena, that's fine. If I am a little under it, then depending on how far under it, like if I'm 5 minutes under, I'll just go to arena. If it's like 15 minutes, I'll do another Summoner's Rift, because I doubt it'll be an hour and 15-minute long Summoner's Rift match. And if it is, at that point, you know what, I'll stream arena past my normal 2-hour cutoff, because I don't actually have anything today forcing me to do the 2-hour cutoff. It's just that I've gotten into that pattern now. Let's see if people actually accept this or not. They did, which means... okay. The top game, I'm willing to bet that it's going to be like yesterday again, and I'm not going to be able to actually play. We do have last pick for the team. Not last pick overall, though, which means the enemy top laner could have that. Likely will. Although at least our jungler is picking at the same time as me, which means their jungler might want last pick instead. So, potentially, their jungler will screw over their top laner by not giving last pick. And even if not, if the top laner has last pick, that means our jungler gets to see what their jungler's doing. Ooh, okay, looks like their jungler right now has last pick, so let's see. Will they screw over their jungler or their top laner? Or I'd say, will they screw over their jungler? Will the jungler screw themselves over so that the top laner can have last pick or not? Ooh, LeBlanc and Thresh, those are two very annoying champions. If the people who are playing them know how to play them. That's going to be difficult. We also have a Pike, which, I'll be honest, in my experience, does not go well with Smolder. That's just my experience, because they both have an execute, so it kind of just negates Smolder's execute. That's my experience, though. I'm not a very good Pike, so when I played Pike with a Smolder as my ADC, that's what I saw, but that could be different for people who actually know what they're doing. Okay, let's see. Gnar. Okay, I know who I'm fighting. Now, I don't know who I want to play into that. I could do Pantheon. Although I think Set's probably the better play here. The reason being, with my passive, I can sort of handle the poke he's going to put out. I can just heal up back afterwards. And with Second Wind, I'll especially be better at handling it. Let's do Spirit Blossom set, by the way. I haven't done that skin in a while. I try to like rotate through my skins semi-evenly. I wish there was a random skin option. I really wish there were. That way I could just set it to random skin and on all my characters. But, oh well. But yeah, Gnar, he's obviously going to outpoke me, but my whole plan on this is with my passive plus my Second Wind, I should be able to have enough sustain that his poke won't matter, and then when he ults, he loses all that mobility, so I just have to stay away from him. As for actually killing a Gnar, that's why I would have picked Pantheon, but like I don't have faith. I feel like if I would have played Pantheon, he just would have played very passively until his ult was up, or not his ult, his transform was up, and then his ult and transform, whatever. I like how the Demacian capital is the great city of Demacia. So Demacia is the capital of Demacia. Thank you for telling me this, Riot. Okay, but Silas onto LeBlanc. I mean, I can see either one winning. The Thresh Jhin, which by the way, I love that Thresh skin name, just all around really. Thank you, Riot, for game character skin display name Thresh 17. Where would we be without that skin? Pyke could ruin this Jhin. Like, could absolutely ruin him. The moment he starts his ult, Pyke could just E or Q him out of it. Problem is though, Thresh, if he's good, really can do a lot. Here, let's check the mastery levels. Okay. Yeah. So it's gonna come down to skill. I have faith in my team though. Now we get Doran's shield here because I'm going for more of a staying alive plan. Now let's ride the wolf on over.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Bits of strength first, then air your grievances.
30 seconds until minions.
And now we train. Gotta really get those workouts in.
Minions have spawned.
So Gnar's not showing his face. Our bot lane isn't getting invaded, at least not yet. They could be at the blue buff. Hopefully this is safe. Okay, there's Gnar.
Kings or beggars, all the same to me.
A summoner has disconnected.
Oh, bye, Shaco. That's not good. At least he finished the buff.
Wouldn't wish my fate on anybody.
First blood.
Just getting in some early damage on him. Now we back the fuck off.
Others judge you for a lifetime, but I just need one round.
Ah, damn. Go on, transform. I just stay back here, wait as his passive goes away. Just using it to farm. I will use my pot now in case he, yep, does that. There we go. Really, I played like a moron so he'd get close, and then I was able to just fuck up my farm there. That's what I was able to do. I'm messing up my farm like it's nobody's business. Ah. Oh well. Shaco's still not back yet, so... Let's see what other people think, yeah. That sucks. I was actually looking forward to that match. I don't get to play Set very often without it just being hard countered. I guess Silas, I don't know. Well, let's try again. I'm glad I waited in a 2-minute queue time for that. Spoiler alert, Riot. A better reward than just giving you non-autofilled games. If I'm already playing as non-autofillable roles, because, I mean, I have priority because of the jungle thing, maybe just give us shorter queue times. Give us priority queue instead. That'd be more ideal, but oh well. Thankfully, we're back in here trying it again. Let's see if I can get last pick. Yes! Okay, ban Tryndamere because, as I've said before, I fucking hate that character. I do not like a character whose entire shtick is just, you cannot kill me, Like, that just isn't fun. It's one thing to have a lot of tankiness, it's one thing to have a lot of damage, it's another thing altogether to be literally unkillable. That just upsets me. I know you just CC him and it won't matter, but like... It still doesn't feel good when you get someone to like 1 health and then it doesn't matter because they press one button and they can't die. Not to mention, I also hate how that means that the moment he hits level 6, he can tower dive you no matter what, and if you have no CC, he will kill you always if you fight him. Like, the only way to counter Tryndamere is with CC. If you don't have CC, you lose. Like, I mean, I know with enough mobility you can get away, but what I mean is, like, you lose in the sense of, like, you lose lane. And I don't like that Tryndamere's such a lane bully that if you don't have CC, you just lose lane, like, 90% of the time. Assuming you're playing a normal top laner. Like, if I'm playing Xerath, I'm sure I could beat Tryndamere, but, like, Xerath isn't supposed to go top, it's just that his poke would ruin you. So let's see, not support. That's going to be a lot of CC to worry about, so it might be a Mundo game. Lee Sin, that, again, might be a Mundo game just because Nana's ult will do nothing. MF. Oh, that could hurt. Teemo. I might have to play Mord, because Mord just is the best pick into Teemo, in my opinion. Kayn. Kayn? Is it Kayn mid? Lee Sin mid? Whatever. Either way, Mordekaiser counters them, so let's... Probably fighting Teemo. So maybe I just go second wind? No, I go conditioning here. I gotta go conditioning. Conditioning's just too good. Still using the Project Mordekaiser skin because I only recently got it. I want to get like some good use out of it before I go back to swapping between my skins. Let's see, what is their team comp? It is Lee Sin mid. Interesting. So Varus and Pike, they they've got their work cut out for them, because Nautilus is one of the most annoying tanks to deal with in a game with how hard he can just keep you locked down. Like, if he knows what he's doing, oh boy. Hopefully Pike is good at dodging with that E, and possibly dodging with his W. MF is, well, MF, one of the easiest ADCs, so probably going to do well no matter what. Teemo went PTA, which means I probably should have gone bone plating. But yeah, once I get Rylai's, this fight is a lot more even. I just have to not feed until then and farm properly until then, so he doesn't get really fed in minions. So as long as I keep alive and keep my farm up, I beat Teemo once I hit that item, which is, I mean, it's 2,600, and I'm gonna need boots for it to actually like work at full efficiency, so I might get Sorks. Although they do have Kayn and Lee Sin and MF, so maybe I go armor, maybe I go plated. I mean, steel caps would be really nice against that MF if because she's going PTA, so she's not AP MF. Lee Sin is just, you know, he's Lee Sin. Kayn is Kayn.
Minions have spawned.
I do have to be careful because Kayn, once I hit level 6, I can beat him, hopefully. But until then, if he ganks me, it's very dangerous. But once I hit level 6, if he ganks me, I can just ult someone else, and his ult literally does nothing. It wastes his ult completely. Which is quite useful. Now let's do this. Let's fight Teemo. Now he will win level 1. Like, yeah, that's just a fact. His poison damage is too much. And he brings Q, that's even more annoying. Okay. Got all the minions at least. Did bring the poison, so yeah. He's about to hit level 2 soon though. Yep. Yeah.
First blood.
Once I hit level 2, I can beat him until he has his W. Because he can just run away.
Enemy double kill.
He doesn't have TP, so this is my chance to bully the fuck out of his minions. Damn it! I shouldn't have basicked. I knew the moment I did that was the wrong choice. Okay. We got some items. He's rocking nothing. He didn't even drink his pots. That's interesting. Okay. So Teemo is gonna catch up and farm, but hopefully he missed out on his cannon. I'm not sure if he did or not, but I really fucked up there not getting that cannon. If I could have gotten that, then that would have been really ideal. I could have gotten a Giant's Belt then, had more health. Oh well. Oh, Kane's chasing in the jungle. I see that in the river. Just doing some poke damage on him. His sustain isn't very good in lane. Doing that so he backs off.
An enemy has been slain.
Because yeah, now that he has W, until I get my Rylai's, he just outpokes me. That's the issue. So I need to get in pokes when I can. Oh well, it was a good try. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I can't help but laugh at that one. Ooh, close. Okay, he's just gonna go for as much damage as possible, yeah. Proxys press the attack. Hurts like a bitch. But still only about equal to him in terms of health. It's better for me to heal than to just let my passive save me from his burn there. I need this cannon, but if he's smart, he'll blind me so I don't get it. Oh, or the minions will change aggro and I'll fuck up that way. You know, he doesn't even need to. He can just blind the enemy minion and still stop me. I'm not very good at the game. Okay, 1800. Just need 800 more gold. Once I hit 800 more, he no longer is as scary, and then once I get boots, he's really not scary. I just gotta get Merc Treads. That'll help against Nautilus too. And if King goes red, it'll help against that. Not his damage, mind you, but against his knockup. Just using my W to keep myself sustained in lane. Let's do grubs. That'll give me a little bit of money, and more importantly, it'll buff the whole team. These grubs got hands. I should be able to get one more. Keeping my passive up with that Q. I could have maybe gotten the last grub, but I did not want to be very low health if someone showed up. Barely damaged me with that whole attack, and his PTA is down now. Okay, there's a trap there and a trap below me. Okay. So we do have enough for Rylai's now. I just need to worry about him shoving lane. I can't really back this second. Almost. Yeah, he's just faster than me because he's got Berserkers already. I don't have any boots. So he's able to easily outpace me. No, you don't get to fucking get away after that. I said you don't get to get away. Okay, with those 3 grubs we got, I did take 2, but he got the 3rd one, thankfully, so we should melt this tower. Oh, they surrendered. I guess is it their Kane? Their Kane leave? I'd like it if we could get a match today, by the way, just saying. Like, it'd be really nice if we didn't have levers every game. Yeah, it was the Kane. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I'm really not fucking enjoying League today. Just, okay, lever in the first game, lever in the second game. It's been 25 minutes, and I haven't gotten an actual match where someone won for any reason other than a lever. And considering, like, I'd say a good 10 minutes of that was just spent in the queue, or selecting characters, that's just fucking sad. I've spent maybe 15 minutes in a match at this point, and I'm just back in a queue already. Ugh. They need to, like, deal with all these fucking levers lately, because there's levers here and there's dodgers in the queue. Like, they need to deal with how many this has been happening lately. Like it's been rampant lately. Because, like, in my practice game, I told you I did a practice game, there was a lever in that game too. I have had 3 games today, and all 3 have had someone leave the game. 2 on stream, 1 off. Like, that's insane. That is terrible. Oh, I'm jungle. Now it'll work. Now no one's gonna leave. Like, I like jungle, but I just... How fucking hard is it for me to get a top game where they don't surrender in 5 minutes because of someone leaving?
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
At least I have a last pick on my team. Trying to find, like, the good in it, but today, right now, I'm sorry, but Riot, you need to fucking fix your game. I shouldn't even say fix your game, it's not your game. You need to fix the fact that your player base gets barely any punishment for this shit. Like, I know we're not in ranked, so I understand that you're not gonna punish them as grievously as if it was ranked, but holy shit, man, like, 3 games in a row where I've had a lever. 3 in a row with a lever. That's unacceptable. You need to increase the punishment severity for both ranked and draft. Okay, so I'm fighting a Briar, and they have a Caitlyn. Okay. We pick at the same time, so I'm not sure why she traded with me. If they get even 1 more auto attacker, I'm going Rammus. I'm gonna hover it so people know, but I'm considering Rammus. Neither of those is auto attacker. You know what? I don't care. I'm picking Rammus anyway.
Okay.
I want this or do I want... I think this will be good. Also Skarner. You know what? I'm gonna bring Ghost. He's saying about should have gone Camille into Skarner. I don't know, man. Setting the Skarner isn't bad. You can ult the Skarner and into the enemy team when he's built up fully tanky, and he's got like that big ass health bar, although he didn't build Grasp for some reason. I don't know why Skarner's going with Comet, but anyway, you can do a lot of damage with that. I don't know what's up with my glasses. They just keep smudging when I'm not even touching them. I've got my ugly ass Rammus skin that I just find so ugly that it's funny.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Okay. So I've got a red buff start. I honestly would prefer a blue buff start. But oh well. It's not what I meant. Don't go up there. You're going to die. I'm not going with you.
Minions have spawned.
I pinged her missing. I don't wanna go in that. And there goes your flash. See, maybe we just don't do that next time? Oh, Draven, you're paying. I accidentally hit W. Thankfully, it was back up in time, but that was a big oopsie for my mana. I'm gonna up my abilities in like a more intelligent order than I normally do. Normally I upgrade my W first as a priority because of the extra stats it gives me, but I probably shouldn't be doing that. I should probably be doing my Q, so this time I'm actually gonna be smart. I hate being smart about it. Now, their Skarner did get a kill earlier, so it's really not a great situation. My nose itched. Briar's mid, going up. Just gonna basic this to death so that I can catch her. Not sure where she's at. I was gonna say, can I catch it? I don't know where the Briar went. Had she not done her bot lane farm yet? Or top lane farm, I mean? Oh, hang on. This weight set, I didn't notice how low he was. That's my bad. Should pay attention.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Yep, I see her following me.
Executed.
Okay. Got out of there. And I got a fast back. I got eat under the tower and he pings me missing. I wish her scream didn't make her unstoppable. It's very annoying when it happens. Oh, almost Draven. I can't get her. Well, I can waste this trap of hers. Yeah, I need to get more items, more armor. Until I scale up, I'm not going to be that useful. This red buff will be nice, though. Not sure why I'm getting pinged. Like, is it because what's her name is missing? Aurora? She's not in my jungle. Yeah. She walked backwards. She wasn't going to be in my jungle, dude. I'm not going in, TF. Are you serious? Her basic hit me? Her damn movement speed got her to catch up there. Also, I'm starting to really get upset at this TF. He keeps pinging, but he doesn't actually help. And now he's tower diving. Okay, thank goodness he actually got the kill, because if he didn't, I was going to ping him, because he's starting to get on my nerves with that shit. He's acting like everyone is just like, purposefully trying to make a... If he pings me again, I'm muting him and he's not getting any more ganks for the rest of the game. I'm fed up with this shit. I get one actual game today and it's gonna be spent with a guy just being so fucking toxic he can't help but perma-ping me. Like, I'm done. Sona, you keep going in. That's the issue. Stop going in. That's the other problem. Our support keeps going in alone and then dying and being surprised. Like, I know she's doing it to contest vision, but she can't do that. She needs to just give up the vision. Don't contest it. Hopefully Briar won't be here in time to stop me. I'm just holding the crab against the wall. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't catch up. I didn't have the movement speed, and I didn't want to pop Ghost for that.
An ally has been slain.
I couldn't do anything there. I got E'd under the tower again. This woman knows what she's doing. Every enemy is fed. This is a lost game right here.
Rampage.
At least now I have Thornmail. The bleed is starting to kill me. There we go. Oh, I can get this heal plant. Now I have enough health for red buff. Okay, if anything's gonna pull us back, it's gonna be it's gonna be fights like that, where they just trickle in one at a time for some reason.
An enemy has been slain.
Sona, I cannot just permanently stay bot lane.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
Yeah.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, wow. It doesn't matter, Sona. We can't just... I can't be permanently ganking. I know I'm Rammus. I need to farm a bit. Honestly, I'm perfectly fine with them getting those first dragons now that I know it could be mountain. I upped my W just a bit so I could get the more resistances there. I'm gonna go back to upgrading my Q then to finish it off. Probably should just finish it off first, but I don't know. I thought it'd be worth it.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
Yeah, I don't really have the damage for that. There. And my Q's finished. Now I'll go back to upgrading my W, though.
An ally has been slain. Slain an enemy. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm done being nice. Need to calm down. I'm being very bad of a streamer right now.
Enemy rampage. Enemy killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Enemy rampage.
Sona is really fucking aggravating me.
An ally has been slain.
Oh my gosh. Sona's just fucking feeding some more.
An enemy is unstoppable. An enemy is unstoppable. Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy double kill. A summoner has disconnected.
I hate this. I genuinely fucking hate these people. I'm done. End of fucking Summoner's Rift today. I'm doing Arena. This is why I can't fucking play League. I literally cannot do anything. I physically cannot do anything because of how much the fucking Sona would feed. She would constantly go in. At the very start of the fucking match, she blew her flash because she was going in like a fucking moron for no reason with no one else with her and almost died. And she's gonna fucking talk about me being bad. She spends the entire match talking about trying to get Vision and how they're really aggressive to her. So does she stop going for Vision? No, she keeps doing it and keeps feeding. And then claims I've never hit anyone with my Q. If I had an editor to ask to go back in this video and check, I'm sure that I could get more than fucking 20 different times I hit him with the fucking Q throughout that fucking match. She's claiming I need to stop farming and start ganking, but the fucking problem is I can't do that because I am so far behind. I was ahead at the start, but then Briar got 2 really good kills on me, where she E'd me into towers, and it got me really far fucking behind. So I needed to farm up to get some armor so that I could actually fucking survive her attacks again. So I start doing that, and the moment I don't fucking camp her lane for 20 minutes, I ganked her 2 or 3 fucking times before 15 minutes, but she's still saying I need to help her more. This is why I fucking hate Summoner's Rift sometimes. This is why I prefer Arena, because if I have a shitty teammate in Arena, at least it's gonna be over soon. At least I can just mute them and not have to worry about another fucking 4 people on my team all being assholes and muting the entire fucking team. It's just non-stop bullshit. She fucking brought the Briar ult to me, even though it fears, and then got mad at me for running away when I was feared. As if I was supposed to somehow help her while I was CC'd because of the CC she brought to me. If she would have stopped chasing me and stayed away from me, I could have queued right back on top of the Briar because I'd already started my queue, so I'd have the movement speed. And the moment Briar would have landed, I would have hit her with the displacement she claims I never use, which, by the way, I don't use it in that situation because she fucking feared me with it. I would have hit her with it, she would have been CC'd for a second, then I would have taunted her and W'd her, and guess what? She would have fucking died. And look, now she's friend requesting me because she wants to talk shit, and I'm not gonna fucking accept it. Because who fucking cares? Why are you so fucking toxic of a person that you need to fucking friend request me just so you can continue to talk shit? I fucking hate support players sometimes. They think they know fucking everything because all they have to fucking do is put vision and CC or heal, depending on who they're fucking playing as. That's not to say every support player is bad, but it's to say that the support players who act like that are the worst fucking people because they are terrible at the game, but then they act like they fucking know everything.
Now I'm angry.
I can't fucking camp your lane. You want me to camp your lane? Play jungle. Try camping a fucking lane. See what happens. What happens is every other fucking lane gets behind. Guess what? Every other lane was already behind. I need to fucking try and split my attention between farming and the other lanes so that we can actually have a fucking chance. Because if I just camp one lane, congratulations. Now, Skarner's fed, Briar's fed, and fucking Aurora's fed, but don't worry, the Caitlyn's fine. Who, by the way, would just stay under tower if I did that. Because that's what happens if you camp a fucking lane, they just stay under tower. And then the fucking bringing up my rank because for some unknown fucking reason, Riot still hasn't changed it so that people can't look up your fucking rank. I don't know why they don't just fucking change that. Like, it shouldn't be that fucking hard in the code to just make it so you can't just look up people's ranks while you're in a fucking draft match. So fucking stupid. I try to be the non-toxic guy when playing League. I try to be calm, I try and be fucking nice, I try and be forgiving when people make mistakes. But the moment you're toxic, it fucking sends me over the edge. Because this is a fucking video game! It's meant for fun! You're supposed to fucking play it and have fun! That's why I try to ignore it when people make mistakes, because everyone makes mistakes. It's a video game. Have fun. But holy shit, how fucking sad can your life be that you're going to play a video game and you're going to spend the entire time you're fucking playing it just talking about how shitty other people are? It's a fucking video game. Grow up. And that's all I'm gonna fucking say about it. I'm done now because guess what? I'm playing another match. This is now my attention. I'm not gonna let this fucking ruin my day. That Lux Kale's gonna hurt. Like a lot. That's going to be a lot of CC from Blitzcrank Gragas, too. Oof. Hopefully I can get, like, Marks Mage. Marks Mage on Gwen is, like, really... Ooh, that's pretty good. Nah, I don't think I'll actually get it, but I can hope. Also, Marks Mage on Mordekaiser is surprisingly strong because there's something you may not realize. So, a lot of people who don't play Mordekaiser don't actually realize this. Or they may, like, subconsciously realize it, but they don't, like, put 2 and 2 together. So Mordekaiser does magic damage in addition to his physical damage with his basic attacks, right? Sort of like Tahm Kench does. The reason why he does it is because of his passive. If you actually read what his passive does, it adds a AP scaling to his basic attacks. Which means if you get Marks Mage on Mordekaiser, you actually have 2 AP scalings on your basic attacks. You've got his passive and then you've got Marks Mage. And I think his passive is like... I'm not sure, actually, what Mordekaiser's passive is. I need to look up what the exact amount is. But I know his passive is it's a decent amount. Let's see. 40%. Yeah. So you'd have 140% AP on hit basically, because Mark's Mage is 100%. So 140% AP scaling on basic attacks. Pretty good. Now it's not actually 140% because it's a 100% and a 40%. There's a big difference because that's actually gonna mean that like percent AP percent MR is gonna be weaker against a 100 and a 40 than it would be against a 140 compared to getting flat decrease, because a flat decrease would decrease both of them. So like if you have just 20 MR flat, wait, what am I? All MRs decrease. I'm thinking of penetration. I'm a moron. I don't know why. For some reason, I was thinking penetration instead of MR. Steal your heart on Gwen? I'd probably prefer Outlaw's Grit, but then again, I don't know. Having a lot of health would probably be nice against all the burst people have. I guess I'll go Heartsteel. I mean, I'll try it. This could be good. I don't know for sure, but it could be good. Plus, my teammate isn't exactly a tank, so it might be nice to have at least one person on the team be a bit tanky. And I get Riftmaker anyway, so this will give me a little more AP from an HP scaling. Just a little. Now we're fighting the super AP heavy people right off the rip. Not AP, CC. I mean, also AP, but... Oh, goodbye. They're just going for healing plants. I can't hit the heal plant, and I just get CC'd outside the ring. Yeah, I need ult to and to scale to be able to have a chance against them. That's for sure. Early on, they just have too much CC for us to beat. March, march, march. Okay, we get Nashor's first, obviously. Or wait, no, Heartsteel first. What am I thinking? I forgot already I had Steal Your Heart. There's some new arena items also. That's another reason I wanted to play arena today. Ah. Yeah, I really need to stack up or scale up, whatever. Until I get Heartsteel, I'm not actually really doing anything. And even when I get Heartsteel, I need to actually get it to proc. Like, I need to get the 325 health on it before it's actually gonna matter. Sorry, Tark, you don't win that.
No matter your form, I faced you once. I'll do it again.
Hexbolt Companion. I don't know what that one is. Huh. Okay. So I should get my E pretty often now because my dash is reset to a certain, you know, they reset 12% seconds.
Oh, what to do?
Oh, I couldn't go over the wall. I couldn't move there. I was just CC'd for the full 2 seconds. Oh, went into the trap. Nice one, Blitz.
No time like the present.
Yeah, it's 2% of bonus health is ability power, so that'll be a nice large amount. Should be like 23 or more AP just the moment it procs, and it'll just keep getting bigger as the time goes on. Which obviously 23 AP on its own isn't that much, but it's that plus the other effects from Riftmaker. And from having a big health bar. Damn, his Haseki killed me before I could send out my last ult.
Your team lost.
Increase myself by half your ammo. I'd rather have self-destruct. I can get on top of them pretty easy.
The wind at my back feels so good. I can't lose this. I won't.
Okay. I can W to avoid Jin's damage, so... I was flashing there to try and get the knock-up, but... Great. It gave away my position. Ah, that sucks. Of all the times for Jin to fire at me, why'd he have to do it the one time I was hiding? I just wanted to wait until I could res my teammate. If only it had shot me first, but it shot at Nyla first. That really sucks. We are losing quite a lot. We're down to our last life now. Oh, and I need to sell an item for Nash. Oh, am I ever gonna actually get my heart steal? Or is it, did I get that quest and it's not gonna actually proc? I can't go over walls. That sucks. We just didn't really have enough survivability for the early game since we both had to scale. Yeah, it sucks. Okay. This match, let's go for something completely opposite to Gwen. Gwen's really like squishy burst damage. Let's go for tanky damage over time. Swain? Maybe Swain? I mean, I saw him last match. That's making me think about him and consider him. Or... who else could I play? Not definitely in that archetype, but what other characters could be fun right now? I know they recently added an item that does damage based on burns. The more burns you have, the better. So maybe Brand. Because Brand can get Leandries and Blackfire, and it wouldn't be throwing. And that would give him 3 different burns with that item. You know what? I think I'll go Brand. I mean, he'll probably be banned. In which case, obviously, I won't go him, but...
Now I'm angry.
I'm not sure what other characters have good burns, like really good burns naturally. Singed. Although Singed is Singed a burn? Yes. No. I don't know if it'd be considered a burn for that item. I would assume it was. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, he's banned. Singed isn't though. How about it? I guess Teemo would too. Yeah, I just saw him in the ban list. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Teemo's got a burn too. I'm not sure what it considers a burn is the problem. Like, would Darius's bleed be a burn? Would Amumu's W be a burn? I would assume so on that one, but like, what's a burn? It's obvious with stuff like Leandri's and Blackfire and Brand what is and isn't a burn in that regard, but like, is Udyr's AoE a burn? Is Swain's ult a burn? Is Briar's bleed a burn? There's so many different bleed slash burn overlap where it's like, are all bleeds burns? Is this a bleed? Is it not? Like, is Swain's ult a bleed slash burn? Because I mean, it stops the moment you get out of it, so I wouldn't think so, but maybe it's considered one because it is damage over time if they're in it. There's just so many things that it's like, huh. That's why it's like Brand is the main one I'd want, because Brand's is definitely a burn. It literally burns them. Also, we've got a Lux as our teammate, which means that they're probably going to prioritize her because she's so squishy and easy to kill, whereas I'm singed. It's a bit more difficult to deal with that. This set could ruin us too, because he could ult me into her, and then he'd be on top of her, and she'd be low. That's scary. Udyr with Arena Brawler, so he's experienced at Udyr, I would assume. Kayle and Senna is gonna hurt like a motherfucker, and they're gonna have Kayle's ult to save their lives. Not to mention the slow from Kayle and the root from Senna would make it pretty hard for me to get away if they hit me with their shit. Swain Zeri seems fine, I guess. Okay. I mean, Swain can be a monster at times, as can Zeri. Ornn Kai'Sa, I feel like, isn't going to be very good. Ornn will live for a long time, but Kai'Sa, I feel, won't do much. Maybe I'm wrong. Also, Arena God. Okay. I don't play ARAM. I realized I was an ARAM one, and then I read it. Oh gosh, these are all so good! Yeah. I think plated here. Man, they were all so good. Yeah, I ran into his W, but I was like, either that or I just get attacked by Jinx. What's the set got? Earth's champion, and she's got Thread the Needle. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have flashed there. We weren't winning that. Oh well. Just gotta scale. Should have gotten plated. I should have gotten plated first instead of just getting some more ability power. Especially because Magic Missile doesn't care how much damage I do. It just cares how far I am from them. So I should have just taken a survivability. That's a pretty good combo. If we kill Zeri, and Swain does a lot of damage. If we kill Swain, Zeri has time to stack up her damage. That's kind of a lose-lose situation right there. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, I couldn't eat her. Oh. The burn. So I think Restless might have been better than Magic Missile, but I'm sure as time goes on it'll scale to be better. You lost, Leona, yeah. Reality Fracture for the Void Grubs, though. Hold on. Nah, No. That's a... Reverberations is an interesting one. It's very interesting. Not good for me, but interesting. I was really hoping for the burn item. The, where is it? Where's the item? I've seen it. Pyromancer's Cloak. That's the one I'd really like. Our first win. Okay. Do we get Rod of Ages here, or do we get Leandre's here? I think we get Leandre's first, then Rod. Just because we need that burn against this tanky-ass Volley Bear. What's the timer on Magic Missile? Feels like it's way longer than it used to be. Okay. Yeah, I kind of accidentally left her there, and I pulled the woman out of her ult. Kind of almost ruined our chances of winning that one. Now we get Rod of Ages. I think Rylai's after that. It's not as good in this game mode because it's not as far for them to chase me, but it's still pretty great. Oh, he's got a new item. Reaper's Toll. Increases your attack speed from all sources by 25%. On hit, deal max health true damage and reduce their max health by the damage dealt for the rest of the round. How is that fair? That really doesn't seem fair, I'm not gonna lie. It's just running around at 700 move speed. Move speed, definitely. I thought that Udyr was gonna shred us, and I did almost kill the Lux by throwing him while she was ulting. I keep kind of doing that. I'm very bad. Okay. This is the Senna Kale, so... Lots of damage. Woo, the invisibility. I can get invisible again! No, I don't want double invisibility. That would be funny, but no, it's not what I want. So now I get Rylai's so that they just can't move. Yeah, I feel like Magic Missile isn't proccing very often. I think they may have nerfed it on Singed, which makes sense. He was very strong on Singed. I just got held in place for that whole thing. The Lux and the set. Yeah, sadly, if Lux gets on, like, if someone gets on top of Lux, she's just dead. Another Reaper's Toll. That item is... They're gonna nerf that item, right? Because that one is way stronger than, like... Oh wow, I can speed up a little bit and gain up to 40% AP. Wow, so you're telling me at its absolute best, this item is still only slightly better than Rabadon's. I mean, yeah, it stacks with Rabadon's, but you get my point. Like, that's not worth it. At least not compared to Reapers. Yeah, I couldn't move around him quite as well as I would have liked to. That sucks. Yeah, sure, more burns. All the burns. If we get enough item for a prismatic, I'll sell my Rylai's for it if it gives me the good one. I think this is game over for us. I can't... I couldn't use it. The polymorphing is starting to really fucking piss me off. Like, Oh my gosh. Jeez, that was just constant polymorph. Yeah, the Lux can't do much when she gets on top of. Like, if they dive her, she's just melted like that. Like, it's literally like a second. She's gone. Okay, well, Singe didn't work, but I also didn't get the item I wanted, so clearly the solution is to play Brand now and get the Pyromancer's item that I wanted. Odds are he'll still be banned, though.
Now I'm angry.
Like, everyone bans Brand. Not literally everyone, but like every game someone bans Brand. For understandable reasons. He's fucking annoying. He is insanely strong in this game mode. So, like, I get why he's permabanned, but like, I still want to play him. I want to play someone AP so that I can benefit from Leandri's and Blackfire, who also has a burn.
Ready to set the world on fire.
Yep. Let's set the world on fire with your no skins that I've got. I don't really play Brand in Summoner's Rift, that's why. To be honest, I don't really play it much at all, even in Arena. I want to try out the Pyromancer's Cloak on like the ideal circumstance. I want to see what it's like at its absolute peak. Oh boy, another Udyr. And also another Brand, but that's fine. That's just Brand v Brand. Hopefully he doesn't get Pyromancers, because if he gets Pyromancers, I'm fucked, because he's probably better at Brand than me. Also, Lilia's got a burn. I could play Lilia. That would work. And I actually am better at Lilia than Brand, I think. Not much better. I still don't play her in Summoner's Rift, but I've at least played her a couple times in this. More than Brand. And like, does A Soul E count as a burn? It is damage over time, but is it a burn? That's what I mean when I say what constitutes a burn. Is Shyvana's AoE a burn? I mean, I could see why they'd argue it isn't a burn. Like, my first thought is, no, it's not a burn. But then I'm like, well, wait a minute, though. Technically, it's burning them for health. It's just, it doesn't burn them outside of the ability. It just burns them while they're in it. But it's still burning them for health, so I don't know. Not me reminding myself what his abilities are. It's a good sign. Needs to buy an item. Had to remind him. Oh, he needs to stop doing that. Oh, okay. He bomb planted me into a bad position twice that round. So that's starting to really Starting to really ruin us, buddy. You gotta pay attention to your teammate too. I made that mistake before, we all do, so I'm not that angry, but still. I'm just getting this for the cooldown, mind you. I know the damage from a W is way more, but still. Fire, 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 fire. So does don't chase scale that well off of damage? Not really. It's definitely better AP scaling than AD scaling. I mean, I know that it's twice as much AD scaling, but it's a lot easier to get a lot of AP than AD. I don't know what the exact ratio is, but I feel like it's not 2 to 1. I feel like it's more. I missed my cue, but he hit his. My burn killed him. Okay, I'm the better brand. Except for that one time when I fucked up, but we don't talk about that. Yeah, bye, Nivea. You don't win that. Rune Carver. Okay, I can't not take Rune Carver. I know I just said I really want the burn item, but like, fucking come on. He only got Sanguine Gift, yes. Okay. So we have Rune Carver now. Rune Carver is, But later on we'll get another Prismatic. I'll save all my rerolls. Even if I have to take garbage augments, I will save my rerolls if it means I can get the Pyromancer's Cloak. Because that'll create a nearby blaze for 5 seconds that gives Omnivamp and move speed, but it doesn't matter, but it does the 75 damage per second. Like, that just seems so strong. If they walk into the blaze, they take damage. Yeah, that's an easy couple because they need to scale before they're good, so. Wow, that echo. Okay, now we up by W. I'm just going straight for the burn right now. I'm going for the double burn right this second in case I get Gamba Anvil, so I can have it be pre-prepared. Oh, I didn't even notice he got Dragonheart. That's pretty nice. Hopefully he gets Omnisoul. If he gets Omnisoul, then GG. The burn. I didn't need to flash, but I didn't know I didn't need to flash, so I'm fine with using flash there. 4 stat anvils isn't really worth it. That's not really worth it. That's not really worth it. I guess I'll take the mad scientist for the adaptive force and ability haste, depending on which one. Yeah, the move speed's nice too. The health is, I don't know, whatever. I don't want to use my rerolls. I want to save them. Any other character, I would have rerolled that, hoping for Wooblets. But in this scenario, no. I want to save my rerolls. I've got a nice amount of them, and if we win this, we'll have 3 instead of just the 2. Okay, they killed each other. Ah! Ezreal just does too much damage. We need to focus him, not the Echo. I didn't realize how much damage he would do until I had already focused everything on the Echo for my first one through. Okay, well, we didn't get another reroll, which sucks. That really sucks. I was really hoping we'd get that. Of course, the one round that we don't win. I say one. We've lost other ones, but you know what I mean. Of course, the recent one round we lose. Oh well. That's scary. That set can kill me without even being near me, and the Caitlyn can also, like, she can also do that, but not with Chain Lightning. She just does it with the, you know, gun. I have the hiccups. Ow! Yeah. No, he shouldn't have shot out. If he would have rezzed me, we could have won that. Oh well. I don't think he really meant to. It's just, dang, that sucks. Why is she only got... Okay. Why she got Thorn Mail on Renata? Just one of my combos does like over 1,000 damage. Brand is so stupid. Yeah, I don't know why Graves went in. He really needs to just stand back. I can just damage him from afar. Ugh. He's very kill hungry, this Graves, and it's kind of making us lose a couple rounds.
It's a bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off.
Those aren't very good. I guess the free juice is fine, but like those are not very good. Anyway, we need to get a kill this round so that we'll, I think that's what we need to get enough money so I can buy another prismatic and hopefully get pyro. Or I could wait around and hope to win the upcoming fight with while down an item, though. It's probably not going to happen. We can try. Oh my gosh. I perfectly avoided her ult, but then Graves shows up and I die. Damn. I never even got the pyro. I really wanted to have that just to try it out and see what it's like. That sucks. That's set. Just going for it. Well, I guess that's that. I'm gonna end it there for today. Today was a very rage-inducing day. Didn't get any good matches in Summoner's Rift whatsoever. Only actually even had one match that wasn't just an instant surrender pretty much, and that one match had the most toxic support that I've ever had in terms of like undeserved toxicity. I've had people who are toxic, but like they were being toxic because someone actually made a mistake. But anyway, so that happened. That wasn't great. And then I have Arena where sadly we just weren't able to get any good placements. I think the best we got was 4th place, which is so sadly today was not my day. But oh well, yesterday was my day, so it evens out. Tomorrow I'll be back with the new RimWorld colony, which I've been excited for, so let's go tomorrow. Anyway, have a good rest of your day. I know I will, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.